All right, let's jump into this. I just want to see how this runs, really. There we go. Also, I put the chat on screen. I don't know if I'll leave the chat on screen for stuff we're doing, and also I might fiddle around with what the chat looks like. But I've put chat on screen. But I don't. The thing is, I think it needs a background because I don't think it's that readable. It depends on the. But it's there. I'm guessing on mobile it's probably quite difficult to read. I can read it. Okay, that's what I wanted to check. Basically, is it in a live stream? Can I read the chat? And it's readable. Now that's in the VOD, yeah. Well, this isn't a real VOD anyway. I mean, I might save the VOD, but it's not a, you know, we're just testing stuff, so. Doesn't really matter. I just want to see how, I want to see what this looks like, because I think this is running at 144 frames. Because it has whatchamacallit on. Oh gosh, I didn't see the ball spacing there. Oh, that's interesting because that bounced the ball because of the walked into him again. Ori is a sad game. It's not like a. Well, Kai was saying it's not sad the whole way through, but it has sad bits in it. This music is banging, by the way. But yeah, how does it look frame rate wise? If you can, I don't know if you are in a position to judge that well. I can always check the VOD as well and see how it looks, but I wasn't sure if like being 144 frames is because it doesn't divide evenly to 60 frames, so I don't know if it like that causes issues. Did he just die? I was just standing here. Yeah, I think the chat probably does need a background. It's fine here, but when you're anywhere else, they do have. You can see it on white because I think they do have a black outline. But when the screen's a bit light, it's kind of difficult to make out the chat. Looks okay to your weak eyes. Yeah, that's the thing. Because can you see it from here? Yeah. So you see, it's locked at 144 because I have VSync on. Which is fine. But I was just intrigued to see how it actually looked. Hi, Wayne. Oh, they did it. Oh damn! I looked over at the Overwatch League. Yeah, this is definitely easier with the old iframes. Sexy overlay. Yeah, we'll see how the chat goes. I don't know if I'll keep the chat all the time, and I think I need to fiddle with it anyway. I just wanted to see how it looked in action. Yeah, 3 across 5 maps. What a weird game. How does it look with really long messages that go on for no reason? Yeah. It puts the whole message in. I probably could. I thought about capping that. Other people I've watched haven't capped long messages because at some point, like if someone puts a long message in, they just put a long message in. It shouldn't. If someone does a Nightbot command, it shouldn't pick those up. I think. Oh, you had a matcha boba. Unsweetened. That sounds alright. I'd try a matcha boba. These are the these are the pantheon ones. Thank you, Wayne. It looks like they didn't come up. So anything that starts with an exclamation mark shouldn't come up, and then Nightbot should be ignored as well. Which I think is like a nice thing, because Nightbot, like, you don't need to, people don't need to see what Nightbot's saying if they're watching the VOD, or if they're just watching the stream. Like, it's actually, I found this fight pretty tough. Mine seemed to nail it pretty well. Okay, right, we are stronger than when we did it before, to be fair, so makes sense. Yeah, a song Kyle knows. Wow, fancy that. The coolest song. It's a pretty cool song. I was gonna say, is it really? But it is a pretty cool song. Something's happening here today. Soul Master? Yeah. Frosty asked to watch some more Monster Hunter. I don't know if anyone else has requests. I could just play more Monster Hunter. I want to see how the PC runs. I've swapped over the graphics cards now. So this has like a 780 Ti in all its glory. Which, you know, is nothing to sniff at, certainly. Even if it's not like an especially up-to-date card. I was listening to Daft Punk today. That's true. I've listened to a lot of music lately, actually, to be honest. I've missed a ton of stuff, like a ton of new stuff. Partly probably because of all this streaming. People are always streaming, so I don't have a good opportunity to listen to music. Oh, cool! He does all this nonsense. Oh, he just stays in the same area. That's interesting. Oh, okay, you do have to dash that. You're going to attack him in the air during this. Oh, during the dashes. You're really anxious for Houston after watching that last match? Yeah, we'll see. I mean, like, it's a different game, right? They're playing Atlanta, right? You've been listening to Sparks. The fights feel shakier than usual. Interesting. It looks very smooth on my. This is the Wayne thing where Wayne was like, "Oh, it looks weird on the preview screen," but it's because his monitor was running at a higher frame rate, and so it looks worse on the preview screen because I'm looking at it on my actual screen and it's very smooth, and it's slightly less smooth over there. Things are really smooth compared to PS4. I mean, it should look smoother than a PS4 stream, that's for sure. But I could also, I could just try this. It doesn't like doing that. I don't know why. I don't know how to do it. I turned VSync off. I don't know how to, it doesn't seem to want to turn the resolution down or turn the frame rate down. I don't know why. I'll need to, maybe I need to look into that. I thought it was because VSync was on, but apparently it's not. Okay, so I can't really test that without looking into why Hollow Knight won't turn down the frame rate. You listen to some country music and say so. It might also be me doing this mid-fight. I was looking to see what that... yeah, it shouldn't pick up italic. I didn't even know you could do italics in Twitch, to be honest. Oh, we're doing double hits that way. Oh, wow. Okay, that, I should have known that wasn't going to work, to be honest. Ow! Fell off. You don't think I could react to 144 hertz? I mean, I don't think I can either. Although I've been saying I feel Overwatch feels way better to me on this monitor, and I think that's a response time. It's not a frame rate thing because the PS4 is not running it at a high frame rate, but I think it might be a response time thing. Where like I just feel like when I shoot people, it hits them more consistently than it normally does, which I've always just put down to the online connection. But it definitely seems better. Oh my gosh. Okay. It's a hard fight. Is it? It's EM now, is it? / EM? Is, or maybe they just took it off. Hey, this is Ascended GORB, okay? This is hard GORB. Oh, come on. Ah. Oh. That's rude. Oh, man. Hardcore GORB, yeah, exactly. Honestly, it's the double hit thing that I've said this before, but bosses that do 2 damage, it's tough because it's so difficult. It's so difficult to replenish your health. Also, when he's near you, it's a real pain. It's not if you don't jump into the spikes. Yeah, but the spikes are difficult. You know I'm not good at bullet hell. Oh, he got high. Oh, come on. Okay, we did it. I know the theory, I'm just not good at it. Alright. Well, I mean, this seems to work fairly well. Oh, I parried him from above. What a sick play. Oh. I do enjoy that GORB reminds you of Blur Song 2. So watching Army of Dead, the new Zack Snyder movie. Interesting. Didn't Zack Snyder he just did the Batman cut, right? He's a very busy man. I feel like movies take a long time. Oh, come on. Gotta not get hit by the balls. Still getting hit by the balls. The vertical range on the slam is actually kind of nuts. Like the fact that it hits those ghosts up in the air. What a dick. Ah, he got me. Must have boshed this one out in a fortnight. What is it? I mean, I presume it's a zombie thing, right? Army of the Dead. Happy looks kind of sad. I was looking at Happy. I like when you do this because you get with the shadow one, because you get to like, it's like the anime thing where they dash at each other, and then one of them dies. Oh damn it! Shouldn't have got hit by that. Bad. Sequel to Dawn of the Dead. Oh, did he do a Dawn of the Dead? Like a different one? Ocean's 11, if Vegas was full of zombies. That does make it sound alright, to be honest. Well, I don't know. I feel like a heist movie with zombies wouldn't really work, right? Because the whole thing with a heist movie is you got to outsmart the casino or whatever you're heisting, right? I feel like if zombies aren't smart, like so, like it suddenly becomes. Oh, I thought it was safe there. That hitbox is a little bigger than I anticipated. Okay, that is just me landing on top of him. I'm trying out some tricks, you know. I'm trying to improve my my gameplay. It's not always working, but... Ah, I ran into that one. You've paused it, so who knows? Wow. Are they smart now? Smart zombies, that's terrifying, right? Conceptually. Oh, I was doing so well and I just walk into him. Oh, I had the range on that. Didn't bank it. So the team doesn't involve zombies, right? The team is real people. But are they? What are they heisting? No internet updates. I mean, I had another text message to him, but at this point, I have no way of telling. Sir? Are you okay? I have no way of telling, like, which of the internet things are from... I don't know what to do. You won't fight me, boss. I have no way of telling which ones are from, like, this time or, like, the previous time that I've called them. They're like, hey, did we fix the problem? But that might not even be from the last time I phoned them. Yeah, he's clearly terrified. This is like a cheese, right? I could just stand here and shoot him. What's he gonna do? What is he doing? Why is he doing this? Do they still answer when I call them? Yeah. They do, yeah. And I feel like I have a different person every time. The Sky people are all very helpful. I think, like, the problem is, I should talk to Connor about this, but I think the OpenReach people keep turning up. Like, now they just keep turning up and scanning it, and they don't phone me, and they just scan it and go, well, it looks like the problem's gone. But obviously it's an intermittent problem, so it's not always there when they scan for it. Whereas if they phone me, I'd be like, yeah, it drops 3 or 4 times a day. Well, that was a very unsatisfying fight. I actually really like this fight. There's like a nice simplicity to it. I'm actually a huge fan of this this shade dash. I think Kyle, the thing you said about it extending the dash and being slightly confusing is certainly valid, but it's very satisfying. Ah, yeah, right, the knockback. Oh, I dashed into that ghost. What a nerd. Like a Dark Souls fight? Yeah, a little bit. I like it. Is a nice. I mean, a lot. There's a lot of design. They obviously don't. It doesn't really play like Dark Souls, but there's a lot of design ethos. Curious if I've been doing it. It's not always consistent, although it seems to be more late evening or like mid-morning, but it does happen randomly throughout the day. Like, it's not really consistent. Sometimes when it happens, it will happen several times in succession, which I guess is kind of to be expected. Oh, I think I've got a double hit there. Yeah, another double hit. Cheeky. I can definitely also see why people would enjoy the Radiant challenge. Like, I'm not a big doing it with no hits kind of guy. Like, I don't find perfecting a fight. I like perfecting or like getting really good at a fight, but perfecting it to the level you don't get hit at all is like, I don't know, less interesting to me. There we go. Oh, you think it was in the reference to the unsatisfying? Right, fair enough. I'm not doing premium at the moment. No, I'm just on free Streamlabs. Not going wild. Should we go try one of these pantheons just to see what it looks like? What is this? This is like a secret one. Oh, so you can turn off things. What does this do? Oh, so this is like half soul. This stops your charms working. This makes you have less health, I guess. And this makes your nail weaker. I'm not going to do any yet, but interested to see what they do. I'll be a little disappointed if Houston don't 4-0 this or 3-0 this. Reduced nail damage, reduced health, no charms, 1 spell's worth of soul. Through sacred combat, we are attuned to this kingdom's greatest beings. By entering this gate, thou hast challenged the very gods of this kingdom. Dost thou consider thyself the equal of this pantheon, of its masters? Draw thy weapon then, fool of fools, and be damned for thy arrogance. Okay, yeah, so I can read that chat on the white background because of the black. But like, I think it might be better if I can put like, I watched Ian's stream, Ian Lives, and he had like a little bit of just a little bit of black shading behind it. Which obviously does make it a little bit shorter. The nice thing is most people write shortish messages on Twitch. Oh wow. He came in at like a really weird angle there that I wasn't expecting. Good music. Oof. Okay, I wasn't expecting that for some reason. Do you get soul off the Okay, you do get soul off that, I think. Apart from Ken. Oh, come on. I feel like this is a very high chaos thing. Trying to do them all at once, like, without the pre-practice is just, you know, I mean, whatever. That's the game, right? I thought it dropped there for a second, but it's because the end stream button on Streamlabs is red, and I looked over at Streamlabs and I was like, oh, the button's gone red. That's bad. Who won Overwatch from me? Yeah, Dallas did. Shockingly. Well, I mean, they were a good team. Like, they played really well. Like, we knew they were a good team, but they really stepped up. I feel like people overplayed the storylines a little bit. Because, like, obviously it's a big deal for Dallas to win, but also a good chunk of that team did win last year on various other teams, so, you know. But still, yeah, still big storylines. Still good for Dallas to finally win something. Exciting, like Fearless versus his old team. Definitely some interesting storylines. Interesting that this actually comes after Vengefly King. I feel like this is an easier boss than Vengefly King. Not that Vengefly King is a particularly difficult boss, but... When does June start? Yesterday. Oh right, yeah, I forgot he did that. So yeah, the way it works is they all play each stage they play 4 matches, and then based on that there is like a top it's like the top 4 teams in APAC and the top which is the Asian region, and then the top 6 teams in the NA region, because there's more teams in the NA region, and they have like a little playoff so that there are 2 NA teams that go through and 2 APAC teams that go through, and then those 4 teams play each other in like a little finals, which is played. The American teams go out to Hawaii so they can have lower ping between them, which is like a cool touch. Yeah, poor Force Knight. He has a rough time of it. Honestly, like this one is... It's not like a super hard boss fight, but doing it without getting hit sometimes can be a little awkward. I think I'm just trying to rush it. I should just be playing it safe. So yeah, basically you get 2 teams from the Asian region, 2 teams from the... There's like a mini playoffs that gives you 2 teams from the Asian region and 2 teams from the American region. And then they play... So that was Shanghai and Chengdu, and then Dallas and Florida. Is this different music? It's like more angelic, more choral, which is kind of cool. Oh, damn it. And yes, you get extra wins for where you rate in the final, so like the winner gets 3 extra wins, which is a nice little bonus towards the final playoff ratings. Yeah, you can get a bit of brass as well. This is great. This makes me more invested in the pantheons. Oh, I'm already healed up. get wet. That's nice. Little break. Lovely. So can you just start halfway through the Pantheon? It's my nemesis. It's a good thing I practiced this. Damn. He teleported. What a dastardly man. Ah, jumped into it. Woohoo! That's to get health and soul and charge charms. Okay, right. Oh, you can change charms. Oh, that is actually interesting. Like, that's like you could plan out like, oh, I want specific charms for this bit of the fight. That's an interesting mechanic. Ah. He's off. Wow, he just goes straight out of the arena as well. You can slam him out of the ground. Oh wow, I didn't know that. That's cool. See, that's like the classic anime thing where you dash through each other. Okay, you can't. I want to see if you could hit that back because you can stop it with the like the shade thing seems to just stop it altogether. I really like parrying that blade. That's very satisfying. There we go. That's the magic. Ooh, says Frosty. Gotta be careful with Brooding Warlock, he's quite dangerous. There we go. Just jumping on top of you. Oh god. What's an uwu? Now you can't ban people for uwus, this is my chat. Why hast thou crept into this pantheon, O meager one? The noise of thine wriggling creates much discord, drowning out the godly resonances we attune ourselves to. Dost thou mean to thwart our sacred goal? Dost envy drive thou to such madness? It's like explaining the internet to your gran. It's just like a little like satisfied face. It's like little closed eyes and then like a little like cat mouth kind of thing. It's like a little satisfied face. But also it's people use it as a noise. I think it's meant to be a face first, but people use it as a noise as well. It kind of one begat the other. We pray that the gods of this kingdom punish thee, obliterate thee, utterly destroy thee. Creep on, meager one, and may the gods utterly destroy thee. Okay, well let's get utterly destroyed. Oh hey, look! It's a Nail Master. Nail Master Oro. Oh wow, he's big. Oh, he's got big leaps as well. Oh. I should have double jumped there, for sure. Oh no. It's gonna be the end of me. No, Master Oro! Oh god, I've got to fight them all. Oh gosh! Did you say garçon? Are they French? There's confirmation that they're French. Oh no, they've done me in. Always forgetting the dream nails, that's true. Ah, that's pretty good though. We got to the end of the thing. Who was created to annoy Kyle? Yeah. Is that? I feel like that's not necessarily. Doesn't have to be a thing, right? Let's go check them out. See what they're all about. See if we can. Oh man, I did like a double parry there. Oh. I feel like I'm doing a Martin at the moment. I'm just being a bit chaotic. I'm not really learning what I need to do here. Big parries though. They seem more parryable than normal enemies. Brothers always fight together. That's nice. Doing them both at once does seem pretty tough though. Very satisfying noise there. I like that animation they have, the that double swing. Oh gosh! Oh my gosh! He took off. Wow. It's an anime thing, says Wayne. Sure, I guess so. I mean, it's just a face. The U's are eyes and the W's are mouth. I mean, I guess you see what you want to see, right? Oh, big slams there. Did we get the third one in? No? Okay. Yeah, Frosty once again underestimating people. Depicting happiness or tenderness. See, it's lovely. It's just a nice... It is associated with weebs, I would say, more than anything else, for sure. Weebs or maybe furries, but probably weebs more. Boof. Oh dear. Whee! I mean, listen, whatever you're up for, I guess. I've been very confused because they've changed like hybrid to map 2, which I think they did do that in previous years where they changed the order. But in my mind, because all of my melee was 2CP as like the second map. Okay. I want to mix it up for a bit. Try something else out. That seemed to work okay. I'll see how that looked. But that was okay. I also have alerts, which you can see what they look like, I guess. There you go. Okay. Hui. You heard it. That was just me clicking. If there was an alert. Happy has gone to the dark side. Oh, he's playing the legs. Lip was playing the legs this morning. Lip locked the legs. Yeah, so we've got, okay, I'll show you there's a follow. Subscription. That has a noise, but it's quite quiet. I turn the sound down. I don't like them being loud. They get in the way. There we go. Thank you, Kyle. Hi, Mayor. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. We're just doing some tests today. I saw yours, Kyle, so if you didn't see it, then I don't know what you're doing. Because I saw it come up. I like that you just put test... oh, you put my alert in. Okay. There's one for donations. I didn't really do much for these. I'll probably change the emotes on them at some point. There's one for bits. And there's also a host alert. I get hosted by 1,700 people, which seems unlikely, but yeah, that's that. Let's pull up something else.